Imagine this scenario. You're 17 years old and about to start your senior football season, and your whole life changes with a cancer diagnosis. This is the story for a Houston high schooler, Gates Mims, who has become an inspiration to all. Griffin DeMarais caught up with him and joins us now in studio with more. Griffin?
Hey, Joe, this is one of the ones that just pulls at your heartstrings. Gates is truly one of the nicest kids I've ever met, and even with everything that's gone on over the past 3 months, he still keeps that smile on his face. Gates Mims, also known as Gator, spent his summer getting ready to do what he loves, playing football. That was until he noticed something strange on his leg.
I noticed like a rough patch on my skin right about there. Didn't think anything of it.
After multiple trips to the doctor, it was discovered that Gates had a rare form of stage 4 cancer called BPDCN. It was immediately admitted into St. Jude, where it all became real for him.
You know, I've seen all these commercials for St. Jude. I never thought I would be there.
Mims began chemotherapy treatments in July and knew right away, no more football, no more school. But Houston made sure he knew he was still a part of the team. He would go to practice and help the underclassmen. It was given the game ball after their first win. And on Friday, Houston hosted Golden for Gates Night, where they raised $10,000 for his Make-A-Wish campaign and had a testing booth to help Gates get a bone marrow transplant. He said seeing all the support makes him know he's not alone.
Just going through this stuff is hard by yourself, but it would be harder if nobody else was thinking about you or rooting for you or trying to help at all.
Gates started his second round of aggressive chemo on Thursday. He finished up late Friday night and was determined to get to the game. He couldn't walk, he could barely talk, but when he arrived, the crowd went wild.
So I got in the wheelchair and they started wheeling me through, and then just seeing, you know, all the people. And then when the teachers started pointing out, they're like, hey, look who's here. And then all the student section was like, oh, and all this it was just mind-wracking.
Gates said even through his diagnosis, he still feels like he's part of the team, and he's always had this glass half full kind of perspective on things. Now, he's still looking for a match to get that bone marrow transplant. If you're interested in helping out or seeing if you may be that match, you can find this story right now on our website. In studio, Griffin DeMarais, Action News 5.